Morning everybody, Crypto Strain here. Just going to show you my top 10 holdings by value. Obviously we've been massive bull market and most projects basically have just rocketed in price. I'm just going to go through all my top 10 holdings by value. This has slightly changed since I've done the video last on December the 7th. You can see it's just been absolute rapid growth through all the projects, and some have changed obviously because some have just rocketed so much. So some have now dropped outside my top 10 from before. They were Qtum, Amisa Go and PIVX, three long-term holdings for me. All three are still doing absolutely fantastic, but I say this is by value. So I say Amisa Go in its own has gone up like triple in price. So it's still doing well, but it's now sort of number 13 on my rankings. PIVX is number 12. Number 11 is Atom Cosmos. And then lower down the charts, we've got Band Protocol, Ren, Morph. But I'm just going to concentrate on the top 10. And obviously the first one, as everyone knows, my favourite, Cardano. Absolutely fantastic. It's amazing to think, like, I've done this video 10, 11 weeks ago and it was 15.5 cents. You know, it was ranked number 8 and the market cap was only approaching 5 billion. It sounds only, but look at it now. So I'll say this video done December the 7th. My top 3 are actually the same, but we'll go through it. So Cardano today, approaching 93 cents. A fantastic last few weeks. Obviously a lot of news coming out. But we've got the big news still to come out. Now, this is why I strongly believe, now it's not financial advice and all this, you know, you've got to do your own research. I believe when we get the African convention news, possible Coinbase listing, but the main one is Gongren. Once we get Gongren, I know they're bringing it out in stages, and I know it's going to sort of start soon. It's already started it, but the main part of it will be out in sort of March, April. I personally believe once Gongren is fully utilised and people see the benefits, you know, there's rumours of 100+ partnerships. Charles has sort of dropped some hints about companies crossing over. We've all heard about Singularity, AGI crossing over, some other projects. I think once Gongren's fully out, I think we'll fully see how great Gongren's going to be and what a challenge it'll be to Ethereum. You know, and I've done a video before, we talked about IOHK on their YouTube channel. They showed how easy it is for an ERC20 converter. So anything built on Ethereum now can easily cross over to Cardano. So at the moment it's ranked number 6. Market cap is approaching 29 billion. It's absolutely fantastic. You know, you think the volume in the last 24 hours alone is 4.6 billion. Circulating supply, we say, is basically about 31 billion. Max supply will be 45 billion. Over 70% now of Cardano is now staked. You know, we talked about the rumours of the Grayscale Trust. And I just think as we develop, I think it's not financial advice, this is just my personal opinion. I think when we get the African convention, I think the price will easily go up 10-15%. If we got a Coinbase listing, Coinbase listings don't give the pump it used to, but obviously you have got a Coinbase. As many people don't like Coinbase, I personally use it, I don't have any problems with it, but it does have, I think, about 46 million members now, so it speaks on its own. When you think that gets a Coinbase listing, more visual out there, more people will get it. But as I say, Gongren to me is the real game changer. When it's fully out there and projects keep jumping across, people will see it as well, hopefully one day be better than Ethereum. 20-30% pump, that's what I'm expecting, but I say there's no guarantee, so entirely up to you if you want to get some Cardano, but this is my personal opinion, so absolutely fantastic. Now, the next one I spoke about on the video on December the 7th was Icon. Now, I've held Icon since the last bull run. Wonderful project. Last bull run, it reached all-time high of nearly $13. When I done the video, December the 7th was 42 cents. Last March, it was only 10 cents. Absolutely wonderful. I've done dedicated videos on Icon before. We've talked about the MyID Alliance, the Icon Bet, the Icon Loop, just Icon developing the way it does. There's rumours I've seen on Twitter today where they're in Binance has bought up a load of Icon to stake. Again, that's perhaps why when we scroll now, we can see, I say, we'll go to maybe you can see, so it's just over 42 cents. Market cap was 243 million. Today, market cap you can see is over $1 billion, so 1.4 billion. The price now is $2.36, and it's up 21%. I think that's on the Binance rumours because it is a wonderful project. I've spoken about it many times. I've actually done 3 dedicated videos on Icon. Really have high hopes for it. A lot of people said it was a dead coin, which was crazy when you look at their roadmap. Go through what they're developing and how they're interacting with, like, the South Korean government, the Seoul Metropolitan government. You know, just MyID Alliance alone. You know, I've done a dedicated video recently on it. It's just, for me, I think it's an absolute wonderful project, and it's still my number 2. Number 3 is Chainlink. Spoke about Chainlink many times. Again, absolutely fantastic. December the 7th, $13.20 with a market just over 5 billion. Here we are today with $34, but the market's approaching 14 billion. So it's just a wonderful project. We speak about Chainlink a lot, of all the different partnerships, how it's developing. It really is an absolute wonderful project. Who knows the price this year? You know, I've seen some crazy price predictions. Me personally, I wouldn't be surprised if we smash through $100. That wouldn't surprise me at all. I think it's got huge potential, and I say they're constantly developing all the time. So, absolute wonderful project. Now, number 4 has changed since my last video. Last time it was actually Zilliqa. Now it's Polkadot. Now, Polkadot was accumulating all last year, really. And November, I was getting some more. In December, I got some more. And you think last August it was $2.80 was its low. And here we are today, it's just constantly pumping all the time. We're approaching $33. The market cap is not far off 30 billion. I've done a dedicated video on Polkadot recently. We talked about Polkadot projects, the website. You can see everything going on in the Polkadot ecosystem, how much is being developed. So much now is being built on Polkadot. And well, I've said before, me personally, I think Polkadot and Cardano are such massive competitors now to take the Ethereum spot that between them, who knows? I just think they're both fantastic projects. Both run ex-Ethereum co-founders. You've got Gavin Wood of Polkadot, obviously Charles of Cardano. So Polkadot, you know, just wonderful project. Again, price predictions, seen some crazy ones. As I said about Chainlink, again, I honestly believe, against not financial advice, I believe Polkadot will reach over $100 this year due to the amount being developed on the Polkadot blockchain. So anyway, the next one we talked about was V-Chain. Now, last time I'd done it was my 5th holding, still is my 5th holding. At that time, it was basically not far off 2 cents. Market cap was 1.1 billion. Done a dedicated video on V-Chain actually a few weeks ago. Again, I believe, again, this could well see $1, hopefully this year. If not, certainly next year. I'm hoping this year. I think as it develops, got so much going on with the V-Chain, the blockchain supply, I think really stands out. Project longevity, it's been around a long time. But anyway, so here we are today. It's now over 5 cents, and the market cap is basically 3.5 billion. So it's ranked 27. Volume last 24 hours alone is incredible, 845 million. But I just think V-Chain, with everything going on, it's like a genuine use case. It's a real solid project, been around a long time. And again, it's been my number 5 holding, 7 still is. I've actually stocked up some more V-Chain since then. I just think it's wonderful. Now the next one, when I've done a video on 7, this was actually my 7th biggest holding, but now it's actually my 6th biggest holding. So this is number 6, Algorand. Again, keep repeating myself, but I've done another dedicated video on Algorand. Wonderful technology, huge team behind it, high quality team. At this time, on December 7th, market cap was basically 390 million. Price was approaching 34 cents, and here we are today. It's $1.39. The market cap is 2.4 billion, ranked 39. Absolutely wonderful, Algorand. I hope, and this is why it's now my number 6 holding and not number 7 was before, because of the price increase. The next one, number 7, is Zilliqa. Now, last time I done the video, it was actually ranked number 4. Again, fantastic project. I really like the technology behind it. Huge community based in Singapore. How they're developing. I think Zilliqa has such a massive potential to really smash through the top 20. I say before, when I've done the video, it was my 4th biggest holding. The market cap was 375 million. It was 3.5 cents. Here we are today. It's basically about the same as 52, but we're over 13 cents, and the market cap is 1.4 billion. So wonderful project. Love Zilliqa. Ranked number 7. Now, the next project I spoke about many times at the team on the channel. Really like Nervos Network. It's a hidden gem for me. Very new project, relatively. It was only sort of had their year anniversary at Christmas, so it's only been around like 14 months. The fact it's been tithering and going into the top 100 just shows what a solid project it is. Massive development. The team often send me information how they're developing and the latest projects and the product, how it's just going on. But you can see December 7th, the market cap was basically just over 97 million. It was ranked 106. At the moment, you can see market cap is now 228 million. We actually reached its all-time high last week. It'd never actually been a cent before last week, but it's got there. It's now ranked 134. Again, wonderful Asian project based in China, actually based around the world, but their main headquarters is China. But again, Nervos Network, spoke about it so many times. It is my 8th biggest holding. Time will tell. I think this year is going to be massive for Nervos. So let's see how they develop now. As I say, from the previous video, number 8 was Q2, number 9 was Amigo and 10 PIVX. That's completely changed. Obviously, we've got CKB Nervos at number 8. Number 9 is Loopring now. Stocking up the Loopring last year. I was lucky enough to actually buy a real decent bag end of November when it was literally about 10 cents. End of December, we had a massive pump and it went massively. And then I was really lucky to have the CEO come on the channel, Jay Zhu. Love speaking to him, really genuine guy, honest, transparent. Answer all the questions, thought he was absolutely wonderful. What I also liked was about Loopring is 89% of the supplies out there. I really did like that. And when he spoke about Loopring's developments and how they are developing, I just think it's got just such longevity. I really do believe in Loopring. I think it's real solid. But as you can see, the market cap, 905 million, nearly approaching 74 cents. So that's my 9th biggest holding is Loopring. We'll see how it develops this year. But when you speak to him, you can see what's in development. Me personally, I can't see anything but Loopring keep developing and keep going up the charts, and that reflecting the price, etc. Now, my number 10 is Tellor. Now, we spoke about Tellor again. Nick Fett come on the channel. Great guy. Really great insight into their project. At the moment, it's just over $49. Now, we spoke about this last year with its massive, rapid growth. It's now actually on the likes of Binance, where when he spoke to me before, they weren't going to pay these massive exchange fees. They were on the likes of Uniswap, you know. And Tellor went from a stage when I looked at it, it was $7. In the space of less than 2 months, went to $89. Then it went down to like $20, and it's going back up. And again, we spoke about before is the supply. It's so low in relatively crypto speak. You can see there that the circulating supply to the max supply, majority is out there. They are constantly mining, so more are released in time. But I really do like Tellor. I've spoke about it, I know, many times. I think it's an absolute wonderful project. We spoke about many others on this channel, but as I say, when you look at, perhaps I should do my top 20 or top 30, but this is my top 10. So it's Cardano number 1, Icon number 2, Chainlink number 3, Polkadot number 4, V-Chain number 5, Algorand number 6, Zilliqa number 7, Nervos Network number 8, Loopring number 9, and Tellor number 10. And I say just outside my top 10 is PIVX, Atom Cosmos, Band, Ren, MRPH book. Absolutely wonderful. I'd love to know your top 10. It's always fascinating to people's insights and their passion for certain projects. This is my top 10. I'd love to know your top 10. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Anyone want any help? Email me info@cryptostrain.com. Social media links below. Help any way I can. Thanks very much. Appreciate your support, guys. Cheers. Bye.